Hey guys, welcome back to The Final Takeaway. We hope that we're your favorite media for unfiltered, unapologetic review, analysis, commentary, and opinions on trending topics from politics to crime. Yesterday, the We Invest in Nationhood Party leader and Member of Parliament Azruddin Mohamed and his father, Nazar Mohamed, appeared at the Georgetown Magistrates Court for their extradition case. But once again, necessary court filings were missing. These are documents that are needed for the case to move forward. According to our sources, the prosecutors representing the United States' interest in the case submitted additional documents supporting the U.S.'s request for extradition. But lawyers for the Mohameds argued that crucial documents have not yet been filed. So why is this happening? Do they really have a case, or are they buying time? What's causing the delay? Tell us what you think in the comment section. We are eager to hear from you in the comment section. We want to know what you think about all of this missing documents and continuous pushback of this case. Let's bring in Sian Dorjan, the main lawyer representing the Mohameds.
Today, as well as on the last occasion, they failed to provide all of the documents on which they wish to use to rely on to extradite the Mohameds. They were ordered to make full disclosure on the last occasion. Today, they disclosed some documents, but not all documents. We want documents that have been properly executed by the proper diplomatic channels. That is important because all of these things have to be established before the court of law, before any lawful extradition order can be made.
However, one of the prosecutors told the media something different.
We completed disclosure of the documents from the requesting state to the United States. The first part was delivered on the last occasion. This is the second and final part of the request. So this is the case.
This is the Mohameds' third appearance, but somehow the case keeps getting pushed back because the prosecution is still gathering extradition documents. This has caused onlookers to think that the U.S. is really not serious about this case. Mohamed's team is getting tired of the delays and are now demanding full presentation of the documents by the next court hearing, which is scheduled for Friday, November 28, 2025.
They ask that they be indulged and permitted no later than this Friday to submit the rest. We didn't have too much of a qualm, but we only asked that everything which they wish to rely on be given to us on or before Friday.
We were endeavoring to ensure that the defense get their copies as early as possible, and in fact to meet this date. And so the copies were made from the documents prior to them coming through the diplomatic courier.
As you may recall, at their last hearing, the prosecution came to court ill-prepared to move forward with the case, forcing the magistrate, Judy Latchman, to push the case back to November 24, 2025, which was yesterday. The two Mohameds are famous Guyanese businessmen who could be extradited or sent to the United States to be held accountable for crimes they allegedly committed there. They face 11 federal charges for wire fraud, mail fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. A Florida grand jury indicted the men to stand trial after determining there was substantial evidence to charge the men. Each count carries a maximum of 20 years in federal prison. Meanwhile, Win Party supporters gathered for a peaceful protest in front of the Parliament building in Georgetown, Guyana. Supporters carried placards and demanded that Azruddin Mohamed be immediately appointed as the leader of the opposition. Win won the opposition after securing 16 parliamentary seats at Guyana's September 2025 elections. It's been 3 weeks since Aubrey Norton resigned from the office of the opposition leader to make way for Mohamed to be installed as the new leader. And in case you think it's a very complex procedure, all it takes is a quick meeting to elect Mohamed. Next, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Mansour Nadir, will then inform President Ali that Mohamed has been elected. Then Ali can formally appoint Mohamed. The real reason behind the delay is anyone's guess.